Hi everyone and welcome back to Sailing Ripple Effect. Last time, Doc and I brought a fresh new crew of rookie sailors aboard and dove straight into prepping for an epic 2-month journey together. Now, it's time to set sail. Join us as we leave Cape Town behind and head up the wild southwestern coast of Africa, navigating unpredictable winds and sharing the waters with dolphins, seals and whales on our way to Luderitz, Namibia.
We are about to set sail. It's 9:07 and okay. Bridge opens at 15:15, so we're leaving and gonna head over to the swing bridge.
You're ready? Ready? Okay. Both take it off.
Out.
Okay, moving forward. Let me know about distances. If I hit anything.
2 feet.
How's the back?
Good, clear.
Okay.
Clear on
turning. Perfect. If anyone sees any masts moving towards me, let me know. Okay.
Back. Immediately learned how to take the lines off the cleats from the boat, so kind of just swinging them around and taking them off. And then here, learning how to tie up the lines as we leave, and then we'll put them in the locker in the front. The intrusive thoughts have kicked in a little bit, but again, just from talking to everyone and rewatching their videos of them kind of being able to work through all the issues makes me a lot more serene and more comfortable.
So we just started our sail out of Cape Town and this is actually pretty excited. I'm very excited. I'm of course nervous about the experience or like the whole 3 to 5 days of sailing, but I'm very confident of our captain, so I think it's gonna be fun.
We are officially off, heading towards Namibia. So it's time to do a little test. Let me just get this one here and do like this. Man overboard! Man overboard! Man overboard! Man overboard! I got him, you just need to do the rest. Man overboard! No one is like moving. Everyone's pointing and no one is actually getting stopping the boat. I'm pointing! Someone needs to check my instructions! So we're still just moving away from the people, so just getting further and further away. I hope someone is about to turn soon because or else we're gonna lose this man.
That's just a dot on the chart plotter.
Well, I think it's something else we should maybe remember to do.
Throw stuff in the water?
No? Maybe like not keep going away from the person in the water.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna lose this person. We're gonna lose it. We don't want to lose it. We need to turn around. Like, we need to turn.
Can you how do you turn off? Okay.
And we need to move forward to be able to turn. Turn on this engine. These both engines. Do you see the man overboard?
Yeah, I see him.
Yeah. Okay. What are you doing?
Trying to get back to the normal. There it is.
And then we want to float onto the person.
But we want to approach him from the back.
So now when we get there, what are we doing?
Will you grab the sling?
The sling.
This one to get it up because this is not a real person. This is like so remember you have like a big turning radius, so that's why we need to approach it.
Need to like turn onto, and we need to go. I need to go on this side.
Okay, don't hit it. Okay, and don't get caught in the engine. We need to go way slower.
Okay.
And we need to turn way further around to get to control. Okay, so it's there. Okay, more to starboard. Starboard, use the engines to turn. Okay, nice.
Engines are neutral.
Perfect.
Got it?
If you can't reach to the floor. What was that?
The person.
That's the AirPod.
My AirPod.
Oh. Okay, try to grab it with your hand as well. Nice steering. Okay, now.
Can you turn them off?
Go forward, backward.
We can do this one. Okay, now we can do both.
Engines are neutral.
It was very good driving, by the way, to get it close.
Got it. Horizontal.
We got them, man.
Put them horizontal. Legs up. Yeah,
Nice.
doctor.
Okay, get us back
Slowly
on course.
warm.
Back on course. Okay, so we spent 8 minutes to rescue this person.
Oh wow.
So the big problem was that everyone were pointing and no one were doing anything, and we just went further and further and further and further away. But you saw it, so you're the pointer.
Okay,
So
Okay.
she is the pointer because she was up first, and then everyone else has to do something.
Okay.
The option is you would come and like, okay, I point, you go there,
Okay.
like that you officially swap, but the person that sees it is the pointer.
Okay.
The other thing is like, we didn't stop moving away. And I was like, okay, we're gonna lose this person now. So we need to stop the boat immediately as well.
Okay.
But in general, like, go slow, because that was also a problem the first time. We were like,
Yeah.
so we need to stop the boat basically right next to them, and it is hard to maneuver and get them really, really close. It is really hard, because the important thing is not to follow procedure, is to rescue the person.
Yeah.
But you guys were thinking so much about what were we supposed to do that you forgot to think about, well, you know,
There's a person.
it's like, it's right there.
Yeah.
We just want to get them. Like,
I saw you go in the front and grab a buoy, and then I was like, did she throw a buoy in?
No, she looked me dead in the eye and just threw it, and I was like, what? And then I was like, oh, because I was like, oh, is it not a good buoy?
she was like, "Am I overboard?"
I was like, why is she tossing sand into the ocean?
I don't know, I was so confused. I was like eating my yogurt, and then I like put it there, and I was like, it's gonna fall, and I was like,
And in a real situation, if I'm Doc and I will take the wheel.
Yeah, okay.
We would come up and take the wheel and then yell. Okay, you can go back to your life now.
okay, so we're off. We are having it very chill because the wind is existing, but from an angle that we can't sail in, meaning we're currently just motoring it, which means that for us currently it's quite relaxed. But in general, my shift was very cute, very nice. I saw dolphins, seals, and that's just so crazy to just be on the water and see all of these animals. And especially, oh my god, there's seals right. Ah, you missed it. Yeah. I don't know if you can see it, but there's seals literally there, like jumping, and like they're so cute. I can't. So yeah, just so crazy to be doing this.
We just woke her up from our nap. First day sailing, whales possibly, so immediately turn the boat. Oh my god, look. Oh! This is amazing! They're just so large.
There's just also so many of them.
Like, so many.
No clue what's happening. Oh my god.
Whoa! Ah! Oh my god, there's so many. It sounds like they're singing. What the fuck? Like, they didn't have to do this much.
They're putting on a show.
This is so crazy.
They're literally putting on a show. What is this? They're singing.
Must be feeding.
Yeah.
Or they're saying, no, fuck, go away.
Oh!
The wind is coming.
The wind in my face this way. Yeah.
So then we have to open the jib this side.
Yeah. So every time we open things, it's always all the way. Don't leave it like this.
Okay.
then someone can take the jibe preventer off.
Okay.
Goes from this side to that side. Okay, so we put this one up in the couch.
Up on the couch.
Okay, and then back to the helm station, and let's move it to the middle. Never had a crew this afraid of the boom.
Okay, so if I pull the right one.
Someone can go up there and look at the traveler.
Let me know when it's in the middle.
Don't put your
Wait, move your head!
Yeah, don't do that. It's gonna
So-
go up here.
Did last time, but the opposite.
Towards port or starboard?
Starboard.
Okay, starboard is this way.
Yes, yes.
Do you want me to go to the front to see if it's straight?
Yeah? Alright, closing.
Okay, next step. What was it we needed to do to be able to raise the main?
We need.
Wrap it around 5 times.
Yeah, but that's.
Oh, yeah.
And then wrap
we
it up
need to,
on the
like-
other one.
Oh, and then go over there so that it doesn't get stuck in the line.
But what, like if we were to raise the sail right now?
Oh,
we need to
go
check
into the wind.
Exactly.
Wind. Yeah.
But what happens if we go into the wind right now?
Then. We need to roll in the jib. Yeah, you did it right.
Let me know when you need me to wrap. That looks good?
Yeah.
Good. It's still good.
We're sailing!
Sailing.
Ow! Good. Team.
So easy.
How was that?
I mean, apart from the fact that we obviously don't know what we're doing, I feel like we did pretty okay.
I think you did a great job. Like, I know I just okay, do it. I know I've been teaching you how to do it, but the steering was freaking on point because it's hard. So it takes some time to get into it, but then you were on point. So that was impressive. I like how quickly you understood the sailing when it gets caught and what to do, because people usually don't get it that quickly. So you were like, yeah, okay, no, drop it a bit, and I was like, hey, yeah. So that was really, really cool to see. And Jorge, that didn't even get explained anything. It's just okay, I'm doing it, and just do all the things. So that was really, really. No, I'm impressed. It was really good. Seriously.
So tonight is our first night sail, and I was very lucky to get the first shift. So I have to be up from 9 p.m. to 12 p.m. and Doc is watching over me just in case things go south. We had to put the jib down because there was not enough wind speed to hold up.
6 a.m. It's the one-day sailing. Yesterday was such an amazing day. It's a dream day for the new crew to get to just a shitload of whales. And sailing, we hosted sail, we got to sail properly. It was so good. I haven't slept a lot the last few days. And this night I slept for 6 hours, which was nice, but then I had to get up at 3 because I was babysitting Xenia on her shift, and then I had my shift at 6. I went to take a little nap in between, and that was the hardest it's ever been for me to wake up again. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, this is so hard.
The beginning of the season is always tough, exactly for this reason. It's far from ideal, but sleep deprivation is just a part of it with round-the-clock shifts and a crew that's still learning the basics. But compared to what I'll be doing in less than a year from now, this is a piece of cake. For those who don't know, in 2026 I'll be competing in the Golden Globe Race, a solo, non-stop sailing race around the world. Just me, alone, maneuvering a boat day and night across the globe. It's a crazy task. It almost feels impossible. And when I dwell on it for too long, the intrusive thoughts can get overwhelming. But for now, I lean into these moments of adversity because they're only preparing me for what's to come.
First day shift, feeling good. We have 1 knot of apparent wind speed and 6 knots of true wind speed, so we're sailing with 1 motor right now. Makes it a little bit easier for me because I don't have to put up sails or tilt or anything. Look at me using all the words. It's crazy how much it makes sense when you hear it. It doesn't make sense, but then when you do it and ask the right questions and get good answers from crew, it makes sense. But yeah, not a lot of wind. Trying to journal, but was getting a little bit nosh. Yesterday a little bit, so still dealing with the seasickness, but I was able to sleep a lot. Yeah, I slept probably like 9 hours.
Bruh.
Yeah, will probably be an easy shift. I'll update you guys if anything crazy happens. I downloaded, I think, 50 books on my Kindle and got a bunch of textbooks for Portuguese, and I just don't know if I can do anything. The last 30 minutes of my shift, I've just been staring out at the water because if I try and journal, then I'll look up and just be super nauseous. So, yeah, I guess this trip will be a lot more introspection and just thinking than I thought, which is nice. So, as you probably don't know, this is actually my 3rd time applying for Sailing Ripple Effect. First time, I thought I killed the interview. Doc and Mara were laughing at everything I said. I was like, this is awesome. I'm totally gonna get it. Didn't get it. And I was just like, the universe is out to get me. And then same thing, 2nd time, thought it went super well and didn't get it. And then this time I got it. And I don't know, just sitting here staring at the ocean. I know everyone always says everything happens for a reason, but times like this just make it feel so true. I think the nausea is kind of nice because it's forcing me to just sit here and think, and I am just so grateful to be here.
So we caught a little fish. It's a very tiny fish.
We thought it was seaweed at first.
It's there. We caught one. Crazy. Ah, it's actually not that small.
That's not too small.
In neutral.
Right here.
You're gonna get it.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Oh, I feel bad for it.
Hey!
Oh my god! Oh my god.
No.
I don't know how to film this.
Here, just put them over here.
Poor fish.
Look how it I'm hungry. I don't know if I can kill it.
It's another fish.
It's another fish in the span of like, what, 5 minutes?
Not hungry.
Crazy.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
It's pretty.
It's the exact same type.
brother.
It's his brother. That's crazy.
10 minutes?
We got dinner.
How are you feeling about the fish situation?
I think we brought Doc some good luck. What can I say?
Season 11, baby.
So the crew is trying to raise the main and get the sails out by themselves. So let's see how that's going.
Nice.
Trying to.
Yeah, the wind is there.
Yeah, we're like.
Yeah, and you're turning that way.
Oh,
That is
turn the other
a
way.
bad combo.
Go, go, we're right there.
Okay, tiny bit more. Okay, stop. Close main sheet. And back on course.
Back of course.
With a few more days of sailing ahead of us, I let the crew experiment with the lines and sails, guiding them along the way, of course. But I do like to step back as much as possible because the fastest way to learn is to get your hands dirty and really think through each move, how every decision affects the boat's performance. Later on, the wind died down, which gave us a perfect excuse to experiment with an entirely new sail, the spinnaker.
A new day, a new confession. Always feels like so funny to like talk to the camera and be like, this is how I'm feeling. So this is day 3 of sailing. Is it day 3? Yeah, day 3. The first day was so magical. Like the best part was that we saw whales and like so many of them. And at the same time that we saw the whales, we also saw dolphins and seals. And it was just like everything was happening at the same time. And like you just didn't even know where to look. Like you were just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And it just, I was like, what is this life? It's so crazy that I get to experience these things. That day I also had my first night shift, like the 3 to 6, which was really exciting and like new. Definitely difficult to stay awake. Like you have to really like mentally be like, okay, I'm staying awake, I'm staying awake, I'm staying awake. And now I'm currently on another shift. There's not much wind, like we're motoring currently. I just can't believe I get to be here. Like I still feel like I shouldn't be here. A bit of like imposter syndrome, like why would they ever pick me? But I mean, here I am. So lol, I guess they did pick me. And I'm just really grateful to be here. Welcome to the cooking show, Xenia and Jorge.
Yep.
Whoa. It was my night to cook, but and I'm gonna do a stir fry, and I was just gonna do it with tofu because I know how to do tofu. But this chicken here is gonna go bad, and we need to, of course, use the things that go bad. So Jorge has kindly volunteered to help. Because I don't know how to cut that.
So we're gonna make a stir fry with some chicken, some pretty vegetables here. We have mushrooms.
We have all the veg that's
and
gonna
tomatoes. So we need to actually save a lot of the vegetables because they're going bad.
To end our first sail, which was 4 days approximately. I personally feel like it went really well, but yeah, in general, honestly, vibes are 10 out of 10. I feel like we're all getting to a point where we're also like more comfortable with each other. Today we also got to see more dolphins, and they were with us for so long. Just the like pure giddy joy that was like in the air in that moment was just like you can't really explain it. It was just like almost like you were a child again.
We are almost in Namibia, 3.5 nautical miles till we're there. Overall, pretty chill. I was pretty nauseous the first 3 days. If I was outside, it was fine because I was looking at the horizon. But anytime I went inside, I was immediately like, whoa! But then today was the first time I could go in the kitchen and cook and make breakfast and stuff. So hopefully my sea legs stay with me and going on land doesn't reset. But yeah, other than that, I feel pretty comfortable with a lot of the sailing knowledge, except for at night. At night, I feel like every sound means that something is going wrong. So still need to have more confidence for that. Yeah, excited to learn more, but hope the nausea goes away for sure.
40 knots of wind!
Okay.
update. That last hour was hectic, but we made it. But it definitely, that that was a little different than how I was feeling before. Like, it was good, we did it, but there was so much wind and the waves were suddenly so big and we just got so wet. But it was definitely an experience. And hey, now we're in Namibia.
We just made it to Namibia. That was a hectic end to a very nice trip.
Yeah.
Yep.
The wind picked up. We had 43 knots true wind at points, which was pretty crazy. So we had to drop the mains, and we came in with a tiny bit of jib and engines fighting against the waves and the wind. And then ended up with a mission to grab onto a mooring ball.
Yeah, it was Mara's shift, and it was blue skies, super sunny, dolphins following us for 2 hours, and then it was my shift, and they said, oh, okay.
It really just went. I also just loved every time the water would spray her, she'd just be like,
my eyes are burning.
But the first leg is over. A real kickstart to sailing life and sailing ripple effect.
yeah.
And now let's explore Namibia.
Woo woo!
460 miles of sailing with an end like that and a crew that is now veteran. Sail with you guys anywhere.